In our session, we will discuss Power BI data modeling. So, in Power BI, we already have loaded the data using load data option, and already we have changes the data, that is transform the data. So, ETL already we have completed, that is extract, transformation, load. Now we having multiple tables, we want to join those table data. For that reason we have to know data modeling in Power BI. The process of creating a data model for an information by applying formal data modeling techniques. What are the data model? The data model are the conceptual tools. So, if we consider any type of database like Access database, SQL database, Oracle database, all the database we have to use the entity relationship model, that can be the relationship between primary key and the foreign key. So, primary key and foreign key are two fields in a table. Primary key can be the unique field which is denoted that table identification, and foreign key is the common field between two tables which is required at the time of relationship. If we consider DBMS, here are the external schemas, conceptual schemas, logical model and physical data model. Entity is a real world thing, attribute is the atomic pieces, relationship is between the relation which depends upon the entity relationship model. Example, let customer, product are the entity, and we have to create the relation between product and the customer. That is one type of relationship. To create the relationship, we have to know few joining concept. So in my PPT I will show you what are the joining. Joining is the process of primary key to foreign key constraint relationship. So join can be classified into the following parts: inner join, self join, cross join, outer join. Inner join are the process. By that process we can calculate the common portion of two tables. In our diagram we can see table 1 have some specific field, table 2 having some specific field. So the intermediate place between table 1 and table 2 is known as the inner join portion. Those are the common field. As per the rules of Venn diagram, we can see this is the intersection part between two sets. Outer join are three types: left outer, right outer, full outer. Now we will see few example to perform inner join and outer join. Now we have opened Power BI. We have to load data. We are taking two tables. First we are going to file option. So both we having the data are the similar type, both are the Excel sheets. So now we want to now we want to load two tables from the Excel sheet. We are going to Excel workbook, then customer final. There are few details of customers. We have to load the data. Data is already cleaned, that's why we no need to transform. We will directly load the data. That process is known as ETL process, entity transform load. I am just selecting the sheet 1. Now I want to load the data. Data is already loaded. I have to press apply changes. Now I can see the data. Data loaded successfully. Now if I click on data view, I can see the data. Those are the raw data. Here are ID of the customer, and here is another field, job ID. I want to create joining with the job ID from the another table. For that reason I have to load another table. I am going to home option, then Excel workbook, type another sheet. This is also a clean data, so no need to transform. I just want to load the data. I am clicking on apply changes. The data will be loaded. So two sheets are together. One is my first sheet, there the customer details are kept. Second one is our second sheet, where job ID and part-time or full-time type, job type is kept. Now I want to go to model view. In the model view we can see there job ID and job ID having few relation. So now how to create relationship? There are ID and job ID, here also job ID. So if we drag and drop job ID to job ID, it will create the relationship. So I want to make the relationship from sheet 1 with the sheet 2, sheet 1 having job ID which is selected, and sheet 2 also having job ID. So those two fields are my foreign key field. I want to join primary key of the second sheet and foreign key of the first sheet. So that relationship will be done. That is many to many type of relationship. There are many to one to one, many to many. So we will select many to many type of relationship. Now we have to press OK. So here is the option to build the relationship. If we drag and drop two tables, we can easily see the job ID and job ID are linked together. So there we have built the relationship. This is the ultimate part of data modeling concept. Now I want to add those data in our table. So how to add this? To go to that add, we have to go to the report view option. There are few type of charts. I want to create the chart. So how to create the chart? I am taking donut chart over here, and I just increase the field. Here are from the sheet 1 I have to take job ID or the name, first name, and we are taking order amount, first name and order amount, or we want to take gender and order amount. Now we are taking another table, sheet 2. We are taking another table. Here we are taking pie charts. In pie chart we are taking job ID and job description. So job ID and taking from another field, job ID and hobbies. Or description we want to take full time and part time. Now we want to take spent amount. See, the second table don't having the relation, but in our cases the relationship made, as those two tables are interrelated by the field job ID. Now if we add job ID for the both cases, here also I am taking job ID, and for this case also we are adding job ID. Now we can easily see as per the job ID we can filter. Now we are taking the slicer option. Here we are taking slicer option. In slicer we are taking as per the job ID. So if we take job ID 1 to 4, so job ID 1 to 4, we have to type, we have to increase that font also. I want to increase the font. Go to visual option, then general, then properties, then height width we can change, visual. So I am selecting this. Go to legend, text. We want to increase the font, title, slicer color, spacing, and text size. Legend and general option. So we are selecting this. Go to visual, then general, title. We want to increase the title, then subtitle, properties, position, padding, advanced option, okay, then subtitle on, divider, spacing effect, text. We can add as the color we need. The background can be black, any color we want. So now this field, if we change it from job ID 1 to 2, see, as per the job ID all the fields are changing. If we want to change the job ID 3, so it will show as per the job ID, right? If we want to change this slicer, we are deleting that slicer, so we are adding the slicer on the another field. Slicer we are adding on description, so full time, part time, or slicer we can add as in gender, male female. Slicer we can add using hobbies. There are so many hobbies. I want to change the hobbies. I want to see the cycling. All the cycling data will be shown. If we select fishing data, I am pressing Ctrl, cycling and fishing, both the data will be displayed. So these are totally based on our data modeling concept. The common field are joined together. For that reason, two different tables can be interlinked together in our dashboard. That is the main concept of data modeling. Thank you. Thanks for watching.